MFF News' coverage of Fintech Talents here at the brewery, right by London's beautiful Barbican. And joining me here today, I have Charlotte from ManyPets. Charlotte, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well. I'm standing here in front of a bar.
It can't get better than that,
I
can
know,
it?
people
right?
are offering me, look at this, is very exciting.
Now, Charlotte, could you tell our viewers a bit more about your role at ManyPets and ManyPets, please?
Yes, absolutely. So ManyPets is on a mission to look after the world's pet parents. So we're an insurtech unicorn.
Wow.
We look after, lucky enough to look after about 600,000 cats and dogs in the UK and in the US and in Sweden. We just love all things pets.
That's absolutely fascinating. And not just that, the insurtech world is going through leaps and bounds and coming up with new ideas. So I'm really excited to hear about that mission going forward. But our mission here today is to create a drink. And joining us here today, we have Francesco from Spin and Shake. Francesco, can you tell us a bit more about this drink?
Of course I do. Right, so with lots of pleasure, I'm going to teach you guys actually how to make one of the best drinks around the world, I guess.
Wow.
Just the mojito, though we're going to make it slightly different because we're going to use bubblegum syrup.
Wow,
instead
okay.
of just sugar syrup into it. So, first thing first.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice and refreshing.
Are you a fan of
especially
bubblegum
those
as well?
sunny days.
Well, yeah, I've never had them together, so let's see what happens.
Let's see
There you
how
go.
it
I
goes.
trust you though.
I trust you on making. Right, so of course, first thing first, we want to get all the mint into our glass. Doug, you got some on your side too.
Yeah.
Just
Am I ripping them up?
feel free. No,
Just
literally, just get all of it.
Yeah, if we give it a smack, does that
smack.
release the flavours?
Oh, that's actually an extra bit.
Is that, do I need
Can I steal some
do
of
that
your
as well?
lines?
Of course
so
you
sorry,
can.
Francesco.
Wow, look at this, oh, am I smacking? This
Yes,
is very
do
good.
that.
Yeah, okay. This is good,
No,
this
it's
is
good, it's good,
Never
it's good.
smack your pets.
No, never.
Never. This is what you
Your
must
premium
do.
might go up.
Only the mint.
No. We don't like that. No. Okay, good.
Okay, perfect.
Good.
Right. Well, what next, Francesco?
Right, though, of course, I mean, we want to get some juice into our drink, so we're going to get some lime juice for you guys here.
Okay.
So we're going to get about 25 mils, which is basically the whole
Oh, thanks.
small side of the jigger,
Nice.
all the way to the top.
Look at this, the way it's
he's
holding it.
getting
I
fancy.
know.
The last 2
This
days
isn't
he's
your
been-
first time, is it?
This
He's
is not
been
my first
improving
rodeo,
so
no.
much.
My goodness. Right.
And then just exactly the same amount of bubblegum syrup.
Bubblegum syrup.
Now,
Look
this
at this.
is the
That's-
I've
differentiator.
never seen one of these
No.
before. Very
That's so
pink.
good. That's
I mean,
really
if
good.
I was to see it on the shelf, Francesco, I'd probably vomit. If I could be honest, it looks pretty intense.
I like it. I like the pink. Pink's
Yeah?
one of the ManyPets colours, so I like
perfect.
that. Green and pink.
Amazing. Now, speaking of ManyPets and differentiators, the insurtech industry is burgeoning. It's so exciting. Everything's happening at rapid speeds, at rapid times. I'm hearing about new products that I never even thought of before. How does ManyPets differentiate itself in this really quite exciting market?
That's really interesting. So, ManyPets is about fantastic service and fantastic products.
Right.
So we do have some incredibly important technology that enables things. We have things like telemedicine embedded in all our products, and we do some very smart things with data behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But fundamentally, it's about offering, and customers don't really care about the fancy bits,
Yeah.
like how we do it, that's on us, that's difficult for us. What customers want is brilliant products
Yep.
that help them when they're in trouble. That's what insurance is all about. It's all about looking after people when things are tough. And that's what we fundamentally aim at doing. And we do the heavy lifting for them. We make the journey easy. We make the technology behind the scenes is, running our claims bot and things like that. But the customer doesn't need to worry about that. They just see something that's simple and works.
I mean, that's so important because when you're going through an insurance claim, you either have a loved one that is in trouble, especially when it comes to a pet. You don't want to be thinking about that heavy lifting. You want it just sorted, done, and quickly. And I imagine that's really what you guys do, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I love about working in insurance. So I love insurance.
Yeah.
Because done right, it's a superhero industry.
Yeah.
It is. You're always, at the very definition, you're helping somebody at the point when something's gone wrong.
Yeah.
And if you do that really well, you can make their life better. And I love that about it. And I love that. And pets are part of people's family.
Yeah.
And so you can really help people with something that's really, really key and important to them if you do it well. If you do it badly, then you're making somebody's life worse at a time that's difficult for them. So it's It's important. There's high stakes.
Yeah. Well, we're doing a lot of low stakes here because we're cooking some mocktails up. But Francesco, can you tell us the next step?
Of course, right. So of course we want our drink to get nice and cold, right? So next step will literally be just to ice up our drink all the way to the top.
All the way to the top.
Yes.
Brilliant.
We want lots of ice in our drink.
I've got a Titanic moment here.
What is going on here? I should be getting danger money. I've just gone simple.
I think I've messed mine up to the point where I can't go any further. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Keep it simple.
Right. Now that's, yeah. There we go.
All right, perfect. And then of course,
Started off so well.
it's good. It's good. It's good enough. And then of course, we want to fill up our glasses with soda water because that's
Thank
one of
you
the
very
most
much.
important.
All the way up.
Yes. The most important parts of the mojito.
There we go. Nice.
And then just before the garnish, we just want to do one more thing, which is to basically mix all of our ingredients and trying to get all of the mint leaves up and around our glass.
This is where overfilling was a problem, you see.
I've already made that mistake throughout the
Yeah.
day, and I've got the sticky scars to prove it.
Very nice in there.
Okay. I'm going to take this roguish piece of mint out, and I think that looks pretty good, right? Cool, right. So with that in mind then, Charlotte, as we've mentioned before, the insurtech space it's just constantly evolving. What new products can ManyPets offer up customers that maybe, if they were thinking of pet insurance, wouldn't immediately spring to mind?
So for us, we're really concentrating on the pet health.
Yeah.
So the core of what we do and everything we do is around the pet health.
Yeah.
And that's a real differentiator for us. So it's not, traditionally pet insurance has often been sold as part of a composite insurer. Maybe it's not been the main focus. So for us, it is all about the focus.
Yeah.
So we will be moving more into other spaces that surround and wrap around the customer's experience in there. So we started that with the telemedicine, and we've started that with some of the things that we're doing around the pet pharmacy, and there'll be more coming in that direction as
I
well.
absolutely love hearing about stuff like that. It's so lovely. And speaking of, we're actually at Fintech Talents here today. You've just come off stage, but I've also seen there's been dogs actually milling about this conference too. It's a real festival vibe here. You can hear it. Can you tell us a bit more about your talk, how it went, and why you love this festival?
Sure. So, it is a great festival. It's really interesting. It's all about getting all these different ideas in one place.
Right.
My talk was great. It was a little bit controversial. We had some debate on the stage. I think it was really interesting. People were asking around keys to success. And for me, it is quite simple, actually. You just need to really ruthlessly focus on the customer. No customer owes you £1 or $1 in their wallet. You've got to work for it. You've got to do something that's better, that makes their life better, helps them achieve their goals, helps them look after their family. So just real ruthless focus on what you're trying to do for the customer, not for yourself as a business.
That's absolutely amazing. I know you brought up already that it really is a superhero industry. It's almost like the Incredibles in that regard, doing so much to help people, but not really realize the potential. And I think that you guys are spearheading that public relations change into how people view insurance. So thank you so much for all your work. But I think we've got to finish with a flourish with the garnish.
Yeah,
Take us away.
No worries. So, of course, we just want to garnish our beautiful mojito with a nice bit of mint sprig. We only need mint sprig and a straw, and then you guys are set.
Wow, fantastic.
Look at that. Are we ready to go?
Yes, you are.
Right, cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Lovely.
Cheers. Thank you very much. Oh, it's good. I like the bubble gum.
Yeah, right. It's
like
slightly
it.
different, right?
Nice.
I mean, that is different. But I've got to say a big thank you, Charlotte. Thank you so much for coming on. It's been brilliant trying this bubblegum mojito. Slightly different, but really in the same way you guys are a different product, but focusing ultimately on the established product that is insurance. And I want to say a big thank you as well to our viewers. You can catch the rest of the series and so much more over at ffnews.com, and of course YouTube, but especially LinkedIn, where you'll see us in the comments. Charlotte, Francesco, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Goodbye.